disappointing and frustrating, but even more so on a night like tonight where it seemed like guys were really fighting, and especially Jake in that last at bat to have the.
Yeah, even more so because you'd like to have a chance to actually end the game on your own terms. You know, I respect the umpiring profession highly, and I don't complain a lot. But I got guys busting their asses all night. I got a guy with a little mild strain with his hip flexor who shows up and willing to take an at bat, try to win us a ball game. That guy's playing their asses off all over the field, competing their tails off. Croney's in a dogfight there at the end against their closer. We get a guy on base, Pro works a walk, steals a bag, gives a chance to tie a game, brings Suarez in. Listen, man, you can't end a game with a ball, 6 inches off the plate and borderline high. I mean, listen, that's just not acceptable. And again, we lost. I take ownership of that. Don't want to blame anybody, but that's a bad way to end the ball game.
You referenced it. It just seemed like this was a game where guys were just fighting and fighting to get back into it. A lot of contributions from a lot of different guys tonight. I mean, that's got to be a positive, even though the end result wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it. End result wasn't there. Hadn't been there the last couple games, and we're all disappointed in it. I love this club, man. These guys show up. They're ballers, man. They get after it. We haven't won a few. It's not going to last. This club's going to be just fine. I'd sit here and I could tell you if I had some concern, if it wasn't guys going through the motions, giving the bats away, preparation wasn't good, competition wasn't involved. These guys aren't giving away anything, and tonight they showed up in front of a nice crowd again and got down early. And, look at Randy Vasquez. Good for him, man. This guy threw his tail off. Homer, 2-run homer, down 3-0. We could have this woes me. Here we go again. This guy pitched into, getting 2 outs into the 7th. Did a tremendous job and set us up for success, quite honestly. And our guys kept scratching and clawing. And, the fact of the matter is we do need to be better with runners in scoring position. 1 for 14 is just not going to make it happen. So, but, a lot of good things, not enough. But we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Manny getting into the game, is that hopefully a good sign that he's going to be able to get back on, or just have to wait and see still day to day?
I think we got to wait and see his day to day. I wouldn't expect him to be in there tomorrow, but it says a lot about him. That's what fires me up about this club. This guy, he wasn't really. He was ready to take an at bat. Clearly, he'd been compromised to run, but we didn't need him to run. We were going to Campy in there to run for him, so we were going to trade out speed, but. No, it just says a lot about his willingness to go up there and take that at bat, and clearly he was healthy enough to take it and wasn't compromised, and a lot of respect for him.
What are the mechanics of that? When did you know that he'd be available? How did you?
He came to me. He came to me at the beginning of the inning. He said, I can go. And I said, all right. So we checked with medical, and he said he's not going to be able to run. I said, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. And double-checked with him, and he went down and got loose, and we came back in, and he went out for the mound visit, and we made the decision.
Throughout the afternoon, how did that process go with Manny? How was he feeling? I guess earlier before he came to you in that 8th inning.
I mean, he felt better. He felt a little slightly better today. I talked to him before the game, and he was like, a little better. They did a lot of good treatment today, and he said, we get in a bind or we get in a situation, and we'll see. And we saw. So, again, I applaud his team spirit.
The start to end there, it looked like that ball was not close.
Yeah, it was a ball. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I took the bat in my hands at the end of the game, and, it sucks. It comes down to his decision.
How frustrating is that in the moment, given kind of the state of the game, the battle you guys had put up to get back into it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's a ball. Yeah.
That call being what it was, the rest of the game, I mean, it's now 5 straight. Just what's kind of the level of frustration here in the clubhouse with the way this streak has gone when they've all been games that were kind of right there for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played really well tonight, and Randy pitched his butt off and kept us in that game, and come back and tie it, and ended up taking the lead in the 7th, and had our shots there, and had our shot there at the end too, and just back and take it on your hands.
I know it didn't go the way you would have wanted, but to see Manny, what he experienced yesterday, and then to come out there,
Yeah, that was
what
great.
kind of jolt was that?
No, I mean, it's what you want out of a guy that wants to win and wants to be on the field, and it's what we expect out of him.